The Ugandan Cubs has today been knocked out of the World Cup Under-17 by Burkina Faso in Qatar. Uganda Cranes came into this game of football after knocking out a team known as Senegal by 1-0. That was scored by Walusimbi, And then, for the side of Burkina Faso, they came into this round after knocking out a team known as Germany. And the levels. But at this stage, there is not so much. And I know people will say that Uganda Cranes went ahead, obviously eliminate a bit France, draw with Chile, and so on and so forth, lose to Canada, because for those, they are not really as strong as them. But when they found their match, it took them out. But I think that Senegal was really a high-rated team than Burkina Faso. But Burkina Faso went ahead to knock out the club known as, the country known as Uganda in penalties. Smash like button, comment, and share. If you're only watching us for the very first time, endeavor to subscribe to this channel so as not miss out on stories that we do upload in here on a daily. Rock and David is my name, and hope you guys are really having fun. Now, who broke the dreadlock? It was Uganda Cubs in the 56th minute, and the goal came in through from Arafat Nkola. Very good color, with an assist coming from Walusimbi, who scored the goal that saw Uganda come to this round in there. So, and Uganda Cranes went ahead to defend for 21 minutes, and that's when Alsana Bagayogo went ahead to level it up in the 77th minute. And after that game, we went into penalties. You understand? So in penalties, Uganda Cranes went ahead to see Sozi miss out, and Burkina Faso went ahead to score theirs, and that's how this came to pass, and the Uganda Cranes were out. Bogere was out of this game of football because he really had what we call 2 yellow cards, and he accumulated them in the due course of the competition and couldn't himself play into this particular kind of game. And I know we missed him a lot because he's really one of those whose 1v1s is really great, and his link-up play is also really one of the best I've obviously gone ahead to see in there for you. So he's really one of those that you have to look at and really understand that, all right, he really looked good. And there are 2 others for the Uganda Cranes that went ahead to obviously miss out in here, and they are really because of injury. You understand? So that's all about the Uganda Cubs. And for me, I congratulate them for really being one of those first teams to go in the World Cup in any football competition for the Uganda side, especially in the football side. The most notables that have gone into play in the World Cup have been the netball and I think the rugby side. And I think, is it cricket team? But in the footballing world, Uganda Cranes had not participated in any World Cup final tournament. The qualifiers, we've always gone ahead to play, but we haven't gone ahead to participate fully in those final tournaments. And here we are in the Under-17. And having these boys in the Under-17 helps them really dream big. That is it. It helps them dream big as a side of the Uganda Cubs, as they not eat that, they now know the levels they're supposed to be playing at. And the biggest prayer for us is, or should be, how many of these are they gonna be taken? That is gonna be our goal, or our biggest beneficiary. If we obviously see close to 2, 3, or 4, 5 players taken to big clubs and big academies in Africa, in Europe, in Asia, in North America, you understand? That would be really great, because that shows you that we've been having these players and how they're going to another level. And if 7 of those players don't return to Kampala, I'll be really gladdened, and that will be my happiness, because I know at that age, it's all about development, and we know a player hits his prime at 25 years of age. Now, if they can get into the academies of good teams, then you can even find these players playing for those particular clubs, So we just can't wait to hear the news. Who has been scouted, and who has not been scouted. But let's see to it that we obviously get in like 2, 3, 4, 5 players into academies that can really take these players to the next level. That is it. So, Uganda Cubs was knocked out this time round. And when it comes to penalties, it's like I'm not really having any say in penalties, because penalties can go either way. It depends who really has the luck for the day, because I've seen teams that really take penalties. I've seen teams whose regular penalty takers that score them each and every time they're given in a given game come into these knockout penalties or the 5 penalties and they miss out on them. So for me, Sozi, I'm not blaming you, because Ronaldo has ever missed a penalty. The David Beckhams of this world, and very many others. You understand? So all I want to let you know is simple. It can happen. It can happen. And all you have to understand is that the side of the Uganda Cubs has made us proud, and they've gone ahead to make us great. And I would like to urge all Ugandans that I'll be letting you know the day they're obviously coming back here, and we will obviously go and pick them up as heroes, because they really deserve it all. They did their best getting out from the group stages into the round of 32, then the round of 16, where they would have wanted to go to the round of 8. You understand? But all in all, it couldn't go in our favor, but I think we really looked good, and I think the exposure is really enough. So guys, thank you very much for watching through. Rokan David is my name, and this is the Ugandan stance. The Uganda Cubs have been knocked out of the Under-17 World Cup, coming in through hours after the knockout happened, but I know it will make perfect sense in there for you. So Rokan David is my name. I'm calling upon for your reactions in the comment section below about this particular video, and don't go anywhere. This is the Ugandan stance, and we do content concerning Africa.